Hey guys, it's Lauren. So I'm sure that you have probably asked, if you've sat in my chair, how do I curl my hair at home? So it's something that I've been wanting to film and something that I've been wanting to do for you. So today was the right day. I actually just bought myself a brand new curling iron this afternoon. So it's literally fresh out the box. It's called Ionic. This is actually the brand of my blow dryer, which I'm obsessed with. And this is a curling iron that I've been wanting to get for years, and today was the day. So I figured with my brand new curling iron, I'm gonna show you how to curl your hair at home. And I'm coming to you clearly in my bathroom, raw and unfiltered, because I'm sure that's how most of us look when we're getting ready and doing our hair. So I figured I wasn't gonna get all dolled up for this video. I was just gonna do it raw and in my bathroom, like how most of you are gonna be doing your hair. So right now my hair is freshly washed. So I just washed it and just blew it out, and I have extensions. So right now, if you couldn't really tell, I can tell, but they kind of need to be blended. So of course that's what the curling is gonna do. So I prepped my hair with our Lanza products, of course, because they're my favorite. So I did a little bit of our smoothing balm and our neem plant silk serum. So that kind of just helps you have a smooth blowout and takes out any frizz, adds a ton of shine, and just makes the hair feel really moisturized. So after we do your hair in the salon, and right now my hair is freshly blown out, it's very clean, of course, because it was just washed. So on anyone's hair, it's going to be really, really hard to hold a curl when it's soft and freshly washed, just because it's just fresh and it just doesn't have anything to hold onto. Like the curling iron itself doesn't have a good grip. So what I'm gonna do is I'll prep your hair in the salon with this, and then I'm also gonna prep my hair with this. It is our dry texture spray. And the reason why we do that is because, number one, this has, and all of our Lanza products have, up to 500 degrees heat protection. So we definitely want to protect our hair from the heat, because if not, then it of course will damage it, and over the line it will break off from having too much heat with no protection. And it's also going to add like a nice grip to the hair. So the great thing about it is, for dark hair, is it's clear. So for myself and anyone else who has dark hair, you probably have used a product in the past where you can see it, and this one's great because it's translucent, so you're not going to be able to see it on your hair. So we're going to shake the can really, really well, and then do a couple spritzes. So I'm going to break it off into sections before I spray. So I just have this clip from Amazon. It's literally nothing fancy. I'm going to clip my hair up, so I'm going to section it off. I'm gonna do it where my extensions are. So I'm gonna take this section right here. It doesn't have to be perfect. So this is what I'm gonna clip away. And then this is fine. But yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just gonna divide it into two sections. So left and right. And then I'm gonna just get it going. So now I'm going to take my dry texture spray and just spray my hair with it. So like I said, this is gonna add like grip to your hair, because when our hair is freshly washed and blown out, it's just really soft. So it's gonna be hard for an iron to hold a curl. So now it has a little bit of grip to it. Of course you can't feel my hair, but now like you can kind of see it like has like a little bit of a gritty look to it. So this piece is for the front, so I'm not gonna curl that. But I'm gonna take a section like this. So this is a 1 1/4 iron. I actually am always used to using a 1-inch iron, so it's kind of different for me to be using a 1 1/4. That just means it's a little bit bigger. So when you take your section of hair, you want it to be no bigger than the width of the iron. So you don't want your section to be like double this size, because if you do, then all of the heat isn't going to be able to transfer onto that hair strand in particular. So you want it to be about the width of your iron. So I'm just gonna go in up here. I'm gonna have to like look in the mirror a little bit. So we're gonna start in the middle of the section. We're not gonna start down here. I'll do this one first. So when you do it like down here like this, it doesn't like distribute the heat evenly. So what it does is, as you can see, I started at the bottom, so it's only going to be heating up most of the bottom. Now, like, it's fine, like, it's really not a big deal, but as you can see, the curl is more down here than it is up here. So the way we were taught in school and how we curl hair as professionals is we take the hair in the middle of the section, or like closer to the root, and you kind of just start from there and you instantly turn the iron, and then you kind of just clip it and turn it. So I'm like putting my thumb on the clamp and just like clicking it out and just keeping the heat, like I'm keeping the iron like pretty high up, because when you do it like this, you're distributing the heat throughout more of your curl section than keeping it at the bottom. And then we're gonna like make a circle when we take it out. So that's our first curl. So you want it to be like extra curly when you start, because you want the heat on your hair to be able to set and cool off in its place. So like if I were to like immediately brush this out, my curls will not last all night, and they're not gonna last for probably like a couple hours, because they haven't had a chance to set in their space. So the longer that they set in place, then the longer they stay. So you want it to be completely cooled off before you do any brushing. So again, we're gonna go in the middle and immediately turn, and I'm clicking with my thumb and just twisting the iron. This iron's really nice, and the reason why I got it is because most of my clients have really long hair. So this, and as you can see, my hair is really long. So this iron is specifically like made extra long versus like a regular iron. I don't even, like, you would think I had hair tools at home, but I don't. Like, the only reason why I'm curling my hair at home right now is because I literally just bought this iron, where I would have done it at the salon. So yeah, I don't have anything to compare it to, but it's a lot longer than a regular iron. Like a regular iron's probably like up to here. Okay, so now we have this curled. So something I forgot to mention is the way I'm holding the iron. So I'll show you on this side. So when we are curling, we want to curl away from the face. We don't want to curl towards, because it looks funny. Like, it will look weird because then it like kind of like encloses in your face. So like when the curl goes out, it just like opens up your face. So I have the clip facing the front, and then the barrel, which is the bigger part, facing the back. So I'm gonna go in, yes, I have my thumb going in with the barrel back and the clip facing the front. We're in the middle of the section and immediately turning. And then you're just gonna keep going. And we don't want it to sit on for too long, because like I was saying earlier, we don't want to burn our hair. So we're gonna go in the middle, clip facing front, barrel back, and we're just turning and not leaving it sit on our hair for too long. All right, so now we have our first section done. And then you can always go back in and spray more texture spray, or you can do hairspray. But I'm kind of just gonna leave it And the reason why is because I wash my hair once a week and like about like 7 to 10 days. So I really don't like to have a ton of product in my hair because then it would get oilier quicker. So now I'm just taking down my clip, and then I'm gonna go back in and do another section. So my sections are pretty much based on where my extensions are, but this is kind of relevant to where you would be sectioning off of your hair if you didn't have extensions. So like we would do one, like the one section that I just did was like below my earlobe. So now the next one's gonna be at the top of my ear. So I'm gonna leave out these front, like everything that goes in front of the ear, I'm gonna clip up still. Like I'm not gonna do that yet. So as you can see, then I'm gonna take this and everything below this extension. My extensions look horrible right now and they need to be redone, so don't judge. But yeah, so I'm gonna take it and it's kind of just like a little U section. All right, so then that's gonna get curled. I'm gonna clip all of this up. We're taking our dry texture spray again. It's gonna add that grip to our hair, help our curls last longer. Shake it up. Spray. right, mission accomplished. We now have curled hair, and it is pretty late at night, so I'm probably going to sleep with my hair like this. Like, I'm not even gonna brush it out. So realistically, you could either sleep with it overnight, depending on how well your hair holds a curl, or if you're curling it and you're going out today, let's just say, then I would like do your makeup, get dressed, and, you know, kind of let it sit for maybe like 20 minutes before you go in and like brush it out. Like, and I would say brush it out like with your fingers like this, like big. You could use like a wide tooth comb. Again, you would think I would have tools like this at home, but I don't. Everything is at the salon, so I have one at work. But I pretty much just always use my fingers. Like, that's just like my go-to. So yeah, just let it sit for about 20 minutes, comb it out, and then you can either do our brush through hairspray. I do not have it here, but it's a super lightweight hairspray. I use that all the time for finishing curls because it's not gonna be like crunchy or hard or too heavy. It's honestly like for brush through style, so like something like this, like bouncy curls. And you can always go back in with the dry texture spray. I hope you guys love this tutorial. I hope this was helpful for you. Please let me know if you end up using this. Please tag me in your Instagram or on Facebook if you use this tutorial. Let me know how it works for you. You can always private message me or email me. But yeah, I definitely want to do more of these. So please let me know if you have any requests for anything. Yeah, let me know. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this, and I will see you guys in the salon. Bye.